Alright, so to find the normal line on a curve, the line perpendicular to the tangent line at the point. So guess what? We're still going to use this magical thing, which is that m is equal to the limit as h goes to 0 of f of a plus h minus f of a all over h. Okay. So in this particular case, my f of x is just 1 over x plus 1. So now I have the limit of h goes to 0 of f of a plus h. Well, a plus h is going to turn into this whole mess. Replacing x with a plus h, and that's all I did. Minus f of a, so I get 1 over a plus 1 all over h. Okay, so now I get the fun time. Trying to simplify this. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is copy that flip just to try to make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so that cleans it up a little bit, not a crap ton, but still a little bit. Now, in order to subtract my two fractions inside the parentheses, I need to have a common denominator. So I need to multiply this bit by a plus 1, and I need to multiply this bit by a plus 1, and I need to multiply this bit by a plus h plus 1, and this bit by a plus h plus 1, because whenever I do the top, I have to do to the bottom. Alright. So, cleaning this up. Come on. It's gotta get uglier before it's get prettier. Didn't mean to do red. So I get the limit as h goes to 0 of a plus 1 up top minus a plus h plus 1 all over. I don't need to multiply that out, I don't think. So we've got a plus h plus 1 times the quantity of a plus 1. All of that's times 1 over h. Yeah, I don't think I need to simplify that out on the denominator. If I do, I'll do it here in a little bit, not right now. So I should get limit as h goes to 0 of a plus 1 minus a minus h minus 1 all over a plus h plus 1 times a plus 1 times 1 over h. My a's are going to cancel. So I should get those to go away. I should get my 1's to go away. So now all I'm really left with is the limit as h goes to 0 of negative h all over a plus h plus 1 times a plus 1 times 1 over h. I've got an h up top, I've got an h on bottom, so those can actually cancel as well. So h's and h's cancel. I should just get the limit of h going to 0 of negative 1 multiplying across over a plus h plus 1 times a plus 1. Alright, now I should be able to plug in 0 in for h. So I should get 1 over a plus 0 plus 1, because I'm plugging in 0 for h, times a plus 1, which all in all is just going to turn into the quantity of 1 over a plus 1 quantity squared, because this 0 is going to go away. I have two of the same things being multiplied together, which I can just rewrite as a quantity squared. Algebra. Yay! So again, this is just my slope at f of x or slope of, sorry. And the x equals a. Alright, so now I need to find the slope of the curve x equals 2, or a equals 2 in this case, because x is equal to a. So I would get 1 over 2 plus 1 quantity squared. Alright, should be my slope, because this is my slope. Alright, so I should get 1 over 3 squared, which is 1/9. Alright, write the equation of a tangent line at the curve x equals 2. Alright, so I need to probably find out what my value is at 2. So go ahead, plug in 2 into your original equation. So plugging 2 in, I get 1/3. So my point that I have is 2, 1/3. And my slope from part B, because at any my slope from part B in general should just be 1/9. So now I can just rewrite this in point slope form, which is y minus 1/3 is equal to my slope, which is 1/9, times x minus 2. So, and that's it. Let's write an equation of a normal line at the curve of x equals 2. Hold on a dang second. Need my negative. Gosh dang it. Alright, so I forgot my negative on my slope. That's my fault. Alright, so now going back to my normal line. So, normal lines and tangent lines should just be negative reciprocals of each other. Fun fact. At least as far as slopes go, everything else is going to stay the exact same. So I should have my slope, which was negative 1/9. My slope is now just going to be positive 9. So surprise, they should be perpendicular to each other if it's just affecting my slope. So all in all, I should have y minus 1/3 still is equal to 9 times x minus 2. And then I'm done. Alright. So see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, so technically you should have... Yep, now I'm good. So I'm sorry, I did forget my negatives. Starting from about right here. So anywhere that I've done slope after that, make sure you get a negative 1/9. So it should be negative 1/9 here. All of these should have been negative. This one should have been negative, and this one should have been negative. I caught it here. Other than that, yeah, have a great rest of your day. Just making sure I fix my error. That's my bad. I think I'm getting sick, so it's fine. See you guys tomorrow.